Hello Virgos, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower tarot reading, energy tarot reading, going from the 11th to the 17th of November. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be releasing the links so you can take your place at the Zoom room Energy Tarot 2025 reading for your sign. They will be coming out on Friday, so it will be available on this video from Friday evening, the UK time, or Saturday morning, depending on where you are in the world. So yes, keep an eye out for that. Have you seen the energy update as well? Some great energies going on at the sun at the moment. A real sort of change of guard. I think we're seeing the last flings and flies of the air energy, and there's certainly different energies that are coming through. And we're going to be seeing how that plays out on your Astroflower through your elements and through your petals. But in the meantime, let's just pull up your flower and see what's going on for you at the moment. This is the general energy that's flowing through you at the moment. There's a lot of pressure on you from the outside world. I think it's a really good energy. It's a beautiful energy, but it's seems to be causing you a little bit of stress and strain. It seems like someone's offering up going into a relationship with someone, and it's like sort of like twice bitten, once bitten, twice shy. Sort of scenario. And there is a bit of reticence within you about it all as well. So it'd be interesting to sort of see how that sort of plans out on your relationship side. Let's see what goes on the financial side. This is about putting into action something that's, and we've talked about this before, putting into action something that's really close to your heart, I think. But here is the difference here. It's as almost as if like you're getting a wind of energy behind you, and you can feel that momentum building behind you in your financial life, and it's that a door is going to be opening for you. And how is that playing out? And you have to see that on your financial side. How is that coming into your life? What is this energy that's building up inside you? Okay, let's just see what's going on there. Death and rebirth, totally. I think this is a big shaking of your foundations. And as I said, I think the energy that's coming in from the relationship side, I think is really good. But as I said, like once bitten, twice shy, it's like there seems to be a reticence about it. We can't stop time from marching on. We don't get that time back. Living now is really important. And I think this is what the energy is from within you is gradually cultivating at the moment. On your financial side, it is this wind of change that's coming into your life, death and rebirth, really building up to something that is is really good for you, absolutely great for you. And it's sort of like it's really sort of like playing into building a whole new situation within your financial sort of side, and you can feel it within you. And this may be this may well be the thing that's causing a bit of reticence within the relationship side. There may be a decision according to an emotional thing that's going on in your life and what you're doing as work. It could well be like that for some of you. Really interesting reading, very interesting sort of energies coming out there. Let's just see what's going on this relationship side here. Well, there's a decision to be made on the karmic path on this side here, and I think it's going to change. It's very similar to Taurus, actually, bizarrely enough. It's going to change your outcome in the future. And I wouldn't necessarily base things on the past. Yes, we use the past in order to give us a sense of how we do things, and it gives us a sort of sense of a heads up and stuff like that. But every situation is a new sort of situation here, and I think there's a sort of decision that comes out of this on your connection to the universe. There's definitely a sort of playing out there, getting out there and getting. There's a lot of joy to be had actually in this decision that you're making. There's a lot of joy to be having, but there's also a degree of it that's going straight up, as if to sort of say, I want to have a joyful quality connection with people. I don't want it to be just flash in the pan, as it were. I want it to be. I want it to be something a little bit more sort of consistent and so forth. And your past self, this is playing into the decision of the karmic path, and this is where we see a little bit of once bitten twice shy scenario that's going on here. Let's just see what's going on in your future, because that's playing into that. There's obviously something new that's turning up, and this could be a new angle on your existing relationship. It could be a new person that comes into your life. It could be a new friend. It could be, a connection with a family member that you didn't have before. But there's definitely a new thing that's coming up. It is totally new. It really is, and it's putting a little bit of cat amongst the pigeons, I think, sometimes emotionally for you. What's the decision out of this week here? What's the lessons that come out of this week? Take your time, but don't stop advancing. So basically, rather than running towards something, just jog. Gently does it. Gently does it. Take it easy. Don't get carried away. Don't let yourself get lost in the heat of the moment. And we can see that in the energies that have been coming through from the sun as well. Don't get lost in the heat of the moment. Yeah, there is internal conflict on your karmic path here. As I said here, I think there's something that's bugging you. And I think it's an internal conflict rather than an external one. It's a once bitten twice shy sort of scenario. It's a great opportunity for you on your relationship side, and I don't want you to self-sabotage yourself. Don't do that, Virgo. Really don't do that. Yeah, on your connection to the universe, there's a lot of going on. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of celebrating, socializing, being very passionate about life, spontaneity, that sort of thing. Coming in that sort of side there, but there is this conflicting idea of no, I want things to be consistent and have deep, meaningful relationships, and maybe it's a case of connecting, your partner with your friends. Maybe that's what's worrying you at the moment. How it sort of like gets it all connected, and in your past self, you have the World card. I said on that part there, once bitten, twice shy. And yet we can use our past, but realize that this is a new situation. This is a new world that's coming in. I get this whole sort of thing of don't judge your future by your past. Allow your past to be your guide rather than be your judgment. So, last time it didn't work out well, and I think you'll know why it didn't work out well, and just be attentive to that. But this is a whole new situation that's coming into your life, and it is causing you a little bit of stress and strain as well. And in the future self, you get the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is 3 cups that are spent. So 3 cups is about sort of unison between family, friends, community, people, success, celebration, and all of that. And I think you could be worried about going into something that is going to disrupt that family connection or that friends connection or something along those lines. But actually, in the 5 of Cups, she's got those 2 of Cups on that one side here that are filling up nicely, and that's what this whole new world is about for you. I think you need to let go and enjoy. But at the same time, don't just go from the frying pan into the fire sort of scenario, And you get the 4 of Cups at the top there. This is where you got to take your time, but don't get stuck in the past. There's those 3 of Cups there that I was talking about, and that's where you need to distill it all into 1 cup for you at the moment, and then you can combine that with another person that is around you. A decision that definitely needs to be made, Virgo, and there's no way around it. I think there's no way around it at the moment. We're going to be pulling a few cards on that, and according to how the vibrations, the energies that are coming into your flower, how this really affects your energies. I think it's going to be really important, so stick around for that. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. I think I talked about this last week. You've got this pendulum that's moving in your favor in regards to a project or a business or a career path that you've been working on. It's really starting to play into your favor in a really good way. But it's something that you've been doing in the past. Let's just see what the connection is with the universe that is around you. This brings in this new change. There is obviously, I think this could well be like you meet a bank manager who understands what you're saying, so you can get that loan a lot easier and etc. You know, that you seem to see eye to eye, as it were. Or, you know, you got investors or people that come and work for you that are really good, that bring a new dynamics to the business, and that really helps to push things along. You know, that sort of thing. It seems like good connection to the outside world. The past is playing into the karmic path here, and it's like it's sort of something that is just been there constantly in the background through a long time, that now needs to swing into reality. And this could well be you swinging this into reality, could be creating this stress and strain for you on your relationship side. See what the future's about. The future is about cultivating this success. It's not here this week, I'll tell you that now. I think there's a lot to get sorted in this section here. Allowing people into your project or into your business, or combining with people at work so it helps you on your career path, that sort of thing. I think there's a lot of work going on under the surface, but there is a great success that's sort of like the sun is rising, that you can see, you know, the light is changing before you can actually see the sun, as it were. That's the sort of scenario that sort of comes out of it. What's the lesson that comes out of this week? Timing. Everything's to do with timing. It's all to do with it's like going down a river. Sometimes the river is going to be slow and wide, and other times it's going to be fast rapids, and you know, might even be waterfalls. But you know, it's adapting to the situation that is around you at that present time. I think that's really sort of key. On your karmic path, you have the Empress. Yeah, this is giving birth. As I said, this is where the karmic path is playing into your favor. This is all about the death and rebirth. This is about the rebirth of you financially. It's you getting back into the workplace if you've been out for a long time. It's you starting a business. It's making you very, very attractive as well. You've got all the elements here. You've got the moon, you've got the sun that's behind her, and she's got the earth. It's like you've got everything to be success to be had. But this is where you need to be, you allow your emotions to flow. She has a great control over her emotions, the Empress card. That's how she rules her empire, is through emotional control. And I think this is, once you get this foundation sorted out, it's going to create this great energy that you can release that emotional energy in the future, but at the moment it's got to build within you, and that's what it seems like. On your connection to the universe, to someone else that is around you, coincidences and synchronicities, you get the Page of Wands. You're learning about how to instigate passion in your life, and this bodes incredibly well for your elements that's going on in that section there. But it's all about learning how to drive your passions for your future by allowing the right people into your life, into your career path, into your business, and so forth. Yeah, let's get the Six of Cups with the past self. There's something that has been around you for a long time, and it's a lot of journey that you've done. You've accumulated a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge and understanding about this project or this career path that you want to follow. You have everything really that you need in order to do this. You have the experience, you have the knowledge and understanding, and it's now a case of going ahead and allowing it to happen in a way. Allowing it to happen, and in the future self, you get the Two of Cups. This is boding incredibly well for you. It may well be a case here that you've actually started a business, and is your partner going to come online with you to sort of back you on your business that you're doing? It looks like yes. Or that's what you need for your success. And it could be causing a little bit of woes and worries within your relationship side. But there's a big success that is coming into your life that's not just financial success. It makes you feel incredibly at home and at one with what you're doing. What's the lessons that come out of this week here? You get the King of Swords, judgment, clarity of vision, seeing really far where you're going, seeing that path that is in front of you, by organising the base and learning how to put your passions into it as well. Getting into alignment with yourself, I think, is really, really important. So let's just have a look at how the energies are playing out here, and see how that's affecting your flower. And then we'll pull some cards on what the messages that are coming in from those energies from the universe. So here we have the sun in front of us here. One thing you will notice is those coronal holes. If you haven't seen the energy update, please do go and have a look at it. You'll get the messages from the earth, the sequencing of these chakra sequencing. And we're talking about the changing of the energies. And there you see these two coronal holes, small ones just parting, but we got some much, much bigger ones that are replacing it. And these coronal holes are all about earth energies. We've even got more ones coming in the near future. So it's all going to be about the end of the earth energies. I think it's starting to really ramp up this weekend. So we're looking at Saturday, Sunday. And I think that earth energy is going to be very prominent within life, within our energies, until around about Thursday and Friday. I do think there's going to be a major pickup on solar flaring, probably later stages in this coming week. But I think majorly in the week after that, when we separate Capricorn from Pluto. So I think there's going to be a lot more sort of fire that comes into the system. But at the moment, the earth that's coming in is really feeding off the air energy that's already in there. So we're going to be looking at that. But there is an element of sort of the filament energy, which is water energy, combining with fire energy. Now, this is happening on the sun that just happened over the last couple of days. And you've got this sunspot here and another sunspot here. But it's being fed by this filament energy that goes through here between the two. And look at that as it goes off here. It darts out to the front there. And it's feeding that. There it goes there. And that's feeding that sunspot, which is just here. So when you get like fire going through water, this is all to do with your passions and your emotions and how you deal with it. And because it's not actually erupting, it's something that's really, really quite deep within us as people. And as energy. So let's just bring up your flower. Here's your Astroflower. As you can well see, you've got that mutable earth that goes all the way around you. And you do have quite a lot of air in the system. So I think it's been playing very well for you at the moment, energies. But that could be create that situation, this advancement in your financial side, but also create that sort of, what am I going to do about this on my relationship side? And I think it's I really think it's like, what do I choose between being happy and being super contented? It's like the choice is, I think it's good on both sides. I think there's a lot of worries that you may be creating yourself, as I said. But yeah, so we're going to be looking at the fire water connection, because I think that's a real, although it's very minor, I think it's really going to be very poignant within our lives. So we're going to be looking at this connection here. So how you convert your karmic path into your future on your relationship side. And this is where we got the Five of Cups up here. What did we get on the karmic path? Down this side here, was it the Temperance card? We'll see when we go there in a minute, but we'll be looking at that sort of connections there, what's going on there and how you connect the past to your future in that section there. The other section I'd like to look at as well is this section here, going from the past to the future, with this cardinal emotional energy that's coming in, and I think it's going to feed upon this Empress card here, but also this connection of this Page of Wands that's feeding into your life here, because you've got the earth and fire going on, and I want to see what that water coming in, so I'm going to put on that, and then also put on your connection to the universe that is around you, the coincidences and so forth. So let's just see the first thing first. Let's see how you convert this into this new world and really embrace this death and rebirth sort of scenario for you. What's the energy that's bringing into you? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I think if you and ah, or if you allow your once bitten, twice shy, you end up losing the opportunity. I think it was a Bob Dylan song that he sort of said, he was talking about I think it was like the devil offering someone loads of different options, but make your decisions quickly, because as time goes by, those options will reduce. And I think this is what you're in risk of doing. So I think you need to be very sort of proactive in that side. Yeah, I think you need to take a leap of faith. I think you need to take a leap of faith, Virgo. I really do. I really do. I think you really do need to take a leap of faith. I think you could be worrying about things that doesn't really sort of like exist. Now, on this card, this is where I wanted to play on the karmic path here on your relationship side. With the Five of Swords, we've now got 3 fives on the table on this side here as well. It's a real transitional energy. You get the Emperor card. But the good thing about it is that you get the Empress card on your karmic path on your financial side. Is this not a really powerful position that is causing you stress and strain on your relationship side? Or is it, say, like opening a business with your partner? And maybe it's working with someone that, who you have a romantic connection with that's causing problems with. That's very possible. But it seems like the financial side seems to be affecting your relationship side. Let's just have a look at that cardinal water that's coming through for you. You get the Seven of Cups. For me, the Seven of Cups, there's only one cup here that's giving you the good stuff, and that's that cup there at the top. There's lots of options and possibilities for you. Yes, I think it's a case of, moving forward gradually, slowly but surely, but not running as well. Allowing things to happen for you and allowing things to come into your life as well, I think will be very important. So let's just put on that Five of what that Page of Wands. Look at that. You get the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's something that comes into your life here that gives you that energy, that wave of energy that's flowing through you to progress you into the future. Let's just see how they combine together, that Wheel of Fortune, really, with that Seven of Cups, the World. You've now got the World twice. This is a whole new beginning for you. A really whole new beginning for you, Virgo. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely amazing times to be had for you. Don't forget about the links that are coming out on Friday if you want to be part of that Zoom Room 2025 Energy Tarot reading. That will be coming out on Friday. Don't forget about the energy update. I will see you there. I will see you here, wherever it is. It's lovely to see you again. Thank you for all the support. And in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.